What's up, people?
If you can hear us,
If you can hear us, my bad.
you don't need to see us. You just need to smell us.
Yeah, just let me know so I get off my phone. Oh, hey, if you see me on my phone, it's not because I'm bored. I'm checking our live chat.
Oh, it's cool. I'll be used to it from the gigs I play. Looking out into the crowd, folks on their phones. Nah, it's cool.
No, I actually have an excuse. Yeah,
You're working.
yeah, I'm working.
There we go. There we go.
Hello.
There we go.
Hey, what's up?
There we go.
There we go.
Are we finally in?
Are we live? We're doing it? We're live? All right. Are we? For real? All right, cool. Sorry.
One more
sure.
check. One more check.
What, one more check?
We are live.
We are live. Sick. All right, we're live.
We made
Cool.
it.
We made it. Hey, what's up? And welcome to Ditty Deep Dive. This is the live stream where we bring on a artist and dive deep into their ditties. That's their songs, in case you didn't know. We have, of course, like the best crew on the high seas. Starting over here on the music, running the sounds, Glenn Son.
Heyo.
Yo, yo, yo. We also got Kyle over there switching it up between cameras. And we got Jason Joe Star running some cams.
Heyo.
Dude, we are all super excited. I know I'm not just talking for myself here. We have a good friend, a dude I've known for a while, met back in studio that I was recording in. He was doing the same, killing it. We got Cody Marlowe from Kennesaw, Georgia, Ackworth, Georgia,
Sure.
all Georgia, right?
Yeah,
You know?
pretty much
Yeah.
North Georgia.
North
Heyo.
Georgia.
Heyo. Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Hey, happy to have you,
I
dude.
should have written a quick ditty for the intros of the
Dude,
crew
we should,
here,
we
man.
should do like a Ditty
Dang it.
jam. Yeah, we need to do a
Next
live
time.
Ditty jam. Yeah. Intro jam.
Yeah.
That actually could be, yeah.
Happy to be here, man. Yeah.
Dude.
I live Marietta now, down the street,
Yeah.
but from Claremont, Georgia, originally,
Claremont.
north of Gainesville,
Okay.
close to Helen, Dahlonega, small town.
Okay. I was going to
So-
say you were not born at a hotel.
No, it was not Claremont Lounge. No, Blondie's not my grandmother.
Dude.
Dang it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, it's pretty much North Georgia. I just say Atlanta, North Georgia now.
Heck
'Cause
yeah.
Play
That's
all
the
over,
Braves,
play all over the state. So
Yeah, I mean, it's like the Braves. They say Atlanta, but.
Exactly.
Yeah.
go Braves, baby.
Heck yeah, dude. Well, dude, you want to take it away?
Yeah, for sure. I'm
yeah.
gonna play. First song will be a song of mine. What You Still Do is I think it was released in 2017 on a record called Evergreen. I did. So yeah, here's What You Still Do. We went walking past the water through the backwoods, and we tried to make the silver turn to gold. Now the sun is setting fast out here in Ackworth, and the babies in my family are getting old. Well, it's crazy how when you call my name, it still blows me down like a hurricane. I know what you still do. Yeah, I know what you still do to me. Yeah, I know what to believe, 'cause I know what you still do to me. the chapter where the author still has so much more to write. And I can't seem to see what follows and what comes after. Maybe there's another dog left with a bite. I think it's crazy how when you call my name, it still hits me hard down inside my veins. 'Cause I know what you still need. Yeah, I know what you still do to me. Yeah, I know what to believe. Honey, I know what you still do to me. Where the lights went out while the pages turned. I guess you cried a lot when you sat and watched it burn. Well, it seems like now we could put it out. 'Cause I know what you can see. Yeah, I know what you still do to me. Yeah, I know what to believe. 'Cause I know what you still do to me. Yeah, I know what you still do to me. Yeah, I know what you still do to me. Hey, thank you, thank you.
Man,
Thank you.
dude, I freaking love that song.
Sounds
dude.
great in here.
Dude, yeah. You're sounding great in here, man.
Appreciate
Shout out to Ackworth. I think that's why I said
shit.
Ackworth.
Yeah.
'cause
That was when I was living up there.
Okay. So, like, how long ago did you write that?
That was probably 5 years ago, 4 years ago,
Okay.
2017-ish. I probably had a little riff. Probably had that for a while, and sometimes I don't get to the lyrics until it's studio time.
Yeah. Dude, the lyrics are really good, though.
Thanks, man.
Like,
Yeah.
where was your head at? Because it's kind of like a love-hate letter almost.
For
so,
sure. It's kind of speaking on where I was at the time, where I was living up Ackworth area and traveling, playing music still. But yeah, that one's pretty straightforward, I guess. You're still just thinking about what the person in your life or a relationship still has the effect on you. So
Yeah, and it could almost be like, it's not necessarily like your love interest. It could be like your family almost. It's kind of like how I related to it. Like you're almost, kind of coming into your own, and like how your family views you and their beliefs.
Yeah.
Might be a little different, but you still respect it and care about it.
Yeah, it can definitely be interpreted a lot of, a lot of different ways. Pretty broad.
Well, dude, that's what I like about a lot of your songwriting. I'll definitely talk about that more as we go, but I like how I'm sure to you it might mean something differently than a lot of people interpret it, maybe.
Right.
But I like how it's very broad, like especially with this next one.
Yeah, there's probably few songs that I've written that are specifically about someone or some place. Usually it just ends up being, like I said, a broad type, abstract view on emotions, feelings, or something you're going through, or how you feel about someone.
Are you channeling like one specific emotion to write kind of towards, or it's just like kind of like the
I guess
feeling?
it depends.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'll do melodies, and I'm a melody guy first. I just really like a good, catchy type melodies and piecing together chords and arrangement. So lyrics are the tough part.
Yeah.
For me. Yeah. And most folks will say, right?
Yeah.
Words
sure.
are hard.
Dude, but you get them flowing very nicely.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Yeah. You want to take another?
For sure. We'll do one that's called Easy.
Easy.
We'll see if it is. Well, I caught you walking the streets near the Alamo, with the look in your eyes, a surprise you could hardly show. You were going back home with a guy that you met yesterday. Had a roof over her head, but a bed that was barely made. 'Cause it was easy. It was easy. I was breaking the news to a friend that the end was coming. Had some holes in my shoes, well I ran and I can't stop running. An impossible race with a taste that you left on my lips. When we danced through the night and I swayed to the rhythm of your hips. It was easy. It was easy. It was easy. I'm tired of living too hard. Made it easy. You made it easy. It was easy. And I'm tired of living too hard. Yes, I'm tired of living too hard. I grow so tired of living too hard. Hey, thank you.
Man, sounding killer, dude.
Thanks, man.
Dude, so
That's a newer one.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
newer one.
I like it a lot, man.
Thank
I
you.
really like it.
We did it. I think we have a version with the Murphs actually.
Oh, really?
We, my brother-in-law and sister have a band, the Murphs, play out a good bit. And we're doing a new record we haven't recorded in probably 2 years, 3
Man,
years.
I love the first album. I had that on rotation
Thanks,
forever,
man.
dude.
Yeah, I was playing drums on that one, believe it or not. So now we were able to find better drummers, and I'm able to be out front. So it's a good setup.
Yeah. Dude, well, your
don't have to
energy
drum.
needs to be out front, man. Yeah, you have the energy, man. I've always loved that about watching you play live.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Dude, I love that song. Do you like when you like coming up with your lyrics and stuff? Is that like cuz that's like a very different rhyme scheme. Like usually you get like pretty straightforward rhyme schemes.
Yeah.
It's like a ABBA one, like
Right, I was about to say
ABBA.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, do you like do that like intentionally?
Most of the time not. That one just kind of went with that riff I had, just to walk down. And I was like, well, that's pretty repetitive, but if you have some different pieces and parts over it, I think it can be cool where it's not so repetitive. And depends on how you sing it and phrase it, of course. But
Yeah.
that one was, I think one line just came to me for some reason. Probably that first one. I think I've only been to San Antonio once, so I don't know why I was writing about the Alamo. But I was envisioning maybe a scenario of finding love there, or finding something specific, something special at a place as historic and dark as the Alamo. I don't know. It's kind of be. I think for some reason that was the first line. Caught you walking the streets near the Alamo, and then I guess it was after that just imagining. Most of the time, you're just imagining scenarios, I guess.
Yeah.
Or I am.
No, I mean I like that because like it's kind of like it could, how I interpret it is like it's almost could be like you run into an ex or something,
Right.
and
Right.
you know, she goes home with the other guy because she's over it. It was easy for her.
Right.
And then like the second kind of being more kind of like you're revealing like you haven't moved on, or like you're kind of reminiscing, and
Yeah.
it's kind of easy to slip back into the thoughts of something good when you don't want to move on.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
that's, I mean, it
Even if
ends
you're not
perfectly like you're living hard now. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
also kind of going back to, you could also view it as looking back at a relationship that was easy, which may or may not be the best thing. But,
challenges like kind of keep
but
them
you can
going,
still
right?
you can still long for that kind of feeling, right?
Yeah.
Like when we were together, it was so easy. I'm tired of living too hard, even if we weren't right together.
Yeah.
You can always look back and think about things that could have been better in your mind, right?
Right.
Potentially.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so yeah, that's a new one. We'll see how it develops.
Dude,
in the studio
I really like it. So have you like sat down and like with the band with that one yet?
yeah,
Like,
only,
said you
only
had,
a
like,
few
Murph,
times. So yeah, with Austin, and he's got a great harmony part on it. Plays bass and sings with the Murphs with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a demo session and kind of pieced out the songs. We've only played it a few times, but it's getting there.
Heck yeah,
getting there.
man. When you write that, like, are you like kind of just, this is for whatever, I'm just writing what sounds good? Or are you like,
Yeah.
this needs to be a Murph song, or this needs to be a solo project?
That's
or,
obviously been the question for being in the band and doing solo stuff. Is
like, how do you separate that? Like, how do you, like, is it like hard to bring the band something, and, or is it like do you like tug and pull, like, versus like, this is like my baby for them, this is
yeah, I
my
was
baby
about to
for,
say, it's usually not one that's closer to me or more special. I think it's just melodic
Writing.
because we're a lot of harmonies.
Yeah, okay.
So like that one, I felt like just the fact easy that it goes on through, that you can have a lot of different opportunities for other vocal lines, and so that's pretty much what the Murphs are, is a lot of harmonies. So
Oh man,
that pretty
Beautiful
much
harmonies,
has
too.
a lot to do with the writing style.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
what songs
writing.
you think would fit better.
okay.
A lot of really sad, slow ones. I may play one last year, a new sad, slow one. Well, all of them are pretty sad and slow, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But, you know, the more upbeat ones, it's more fun with the band, let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Right. It's all a party at that point.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hopefully we can get the Murphs in here
Dude.
at some point.
Hopefully
Get some
very
harmonies.
soon. Man.
Sounds great in here.
Dude, yeah. Hell yeah. Well, do you want to run another?
Yeah, man. Let's see, here's another one off. This one actually is the, what are we doing? Miles Away? Yeah. Miles Away is a song I wrote 3 years ago about pandemic time. And I think it was really, a lot of the lines are pretty directly to to media
Yeah. Okay.
and how they want to run our lives.
Oh, yeah.
You can relate to that.
Yeah. I think we all can.
I released this on a record, a short EP we did, Songs from Echo Mountain. We went up to Asheville, North Carolina, and tracked.
Dude,
At Echo
talking
Mountain.
about that.
Echo Mountain's amazing, man.
Bro.
It's a good spot. It's an old church converted to a studio. It's a good town. So
Man.
we recorded some songs up there. Here's one of them, Miles Away. Everybody's asking the wrong questions. They seem to think that they're standing on holy ground. When you don't know what to believe anymore, don't know what is right. I don't recall you ever changing me. Don't act like you can help us when all we hear are lies. Why am I waiting for tomorrow? I can't be stuck on yesterday when we're miles away. The earth is shaking and I can finally feel it. I used to think we were standing on solid ground. When you don't know what to believe anymore, you don't know what is right. I don't recall you ever changing our minds. Don't act like you can help us, and all we hear are lies. Why am I waiting for tomorrow? I can't be stuck on yesterday when we're miles away. Why am I waiting for tomorrow? We can't be stuck on yesterday when we're miles away. Yeah, we're miles away. Thank you. Woo. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sick, man. Dude,
My
like,
best Neil Young impression of
yeah.
at least the riff. Yeah, that is a not hopeful, not one of my most hopeful songs,
Yeah.
but it was real and what I felt at the time.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Dude, I mean, that's genuine. Dude, how did you, like, when you went up to Echo Mountain, you did, like, what, like 6 or 8 songs there?
Yeah, we did. I think we did 6
6?
that were fairly newer ones.
How did you, like, decide, like, these are the 6 I'm going to record here?
Honestly, most of the time when I record, a lot of the times it's the most recent ones.
Yeah.
For some reason, I always like the most recent ones.
Okay.
When you write, do you feel the same way?
Exactly. I mean, that's what you're most feeling at the moment.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure. Yeah.
There's still, there's some that I'd like to go back and record, but for that, it was the most recent ones I wrote that I felt would be cool for the group I was playing with. I had some of the band I used to play with back in the day, the Dead Flowers, we called them back
Okay.
in the day, but they did, I say back in the day, 10 years ago, but that seems like it's a long time for me.
Yeah. Well, dude, I mean, I saw.
And still playing music, so-
Yeah. I mean, for a living,
The
too.
grind,
dude.
baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Most people give up by now. That's why I respect you, dude. Yeah.
Thanks for the honesty.
Killing it. Dude, no, I mean, I'm doing a podcast now. I don't play with my band anymore.
Hey,
so-
hey. You got to get back out there, man.
I really want to.
Yeah.
We talk about it. I think it'll be more like a reunion thing. Yeah, it'll probably happen. Yeah, I mean it's hard
May
when
as well.
babies are involved. Yeah, but it'll happen.
It's a tough thing. A lot of musicians and folks you speak to that, families and babies and other responsibilities and house payments and bills. And I get it. But it also
That's an excuse.
it can be. It
I
definitely
mean,
can be.
some of my favorite musicians killing it have families, so
Right.
so they figured it out.
Right. It's something that society has built up the comical. I guess it's comical a little bit to be in a rock band in your 30s or 40s with your tight pants and a garage band like you're still in high school, but it's rock and roll, baby. Still
Dude,
fun.
rock and roll. Dude, if freaking Keith Richards can go up there, like, pretty much dead already, like on
130
stage.
years
Yeah.
old.
It's like, I think you're good, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I love it, man. I support it because, like, it's almost like I live vicariously through you now.
Hey, there you go.
Like, dude, this dude's killing it, man. Like, I want to get back in that scene like that.
Yeah.
But it is a grind, man. It
For
is.
sure.
It is. There's some sacrifice in that for sure.
Yeah, we pretty much, I do most of the booking and along with all, other stuff, websites, updates, and distribution of our songs and recording studio and stuff. But booking is a tough part. And I'm getting at, hopefully we can get to this stage of touring, going on the road where we can get a roadie / opener / driver.
Down.
You, man.
Come on, man. I can
Once
work
we
that
can
merch
afford
table,
it.
dude.
What do you mean by that? Are you going to like jump upon it and dance?
I might, I don't know. I've
You're
been
in.
known to have a few too many beers and pull the shirt off, swinging it around. If you get me dancing. Dude, yeah, man, I really freaking love what you do, man. Like, I think it's so cool. There's like a crazy amount of passion and drive, like you have to hold on to, and like the motivation, like through it.
Right. You're not doing it for the money anymore.
No,
Or-
yeah. I mean, it's what you breathe, you eat, breathe, and sleep on.
Yeah.
Like I love that, man. Like I kind of lost that for sure.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, I think so. But I respect how you've done it. Like, do you have any tips or secrets?
Man, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to reveal them.
Oh, hold them tight. Hey, yeah. If you reveal them, then everyone's going to be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come snag some shows from
Right.
you.
Right. No, at some point you definitely have to respect yourself and your craft enough to, charge what you're worth.
Yes.
It's kind of the sad thing in the lower tier of the industry and playing out is a lot of venues if they don't care about the quality of the music, or if they don't care what people are really hearing, and they just, is some manager just hiring live music because they're told to,
Yeah.
then you're going to get,
Get what you pay for.
you're going to get beginners, which is fine. You got to start somewhere. You're going to get beginners, out of high school that are playing 4 hours for $100 and beer.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's I've been there. I've done that grind, but at some point you're like, okay, you gotta value yourself more and
Yeah.
start looking at other options, because that can really wear on you. 4 hours by yourself is ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. There's
But,
no one to.
I mean, there's some breaks, but still, so that's
yeah,
just
but
a
you
long
don't
time
have
to be
someone
anywhere.
to be like, hey, do a 10-minute solo, man. We
Yeah.
need you to cover some time.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like the full Avatar movie.
And it's, I mean, I guess it's 3D still, but
Yeah.
dude, yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of awesome, man. I hope you keep killing it, dude, because, yeah.
Thanks, man. This one will be, let's see. This one's called The Record Man. It was on Evergreen album I did in 2017. This one's interesting. I think I started the thought of this song from can't remember if it was Fame Studios or Muscle Shoals. It was like a documentary on an older studio. But back then you really had, the first line is, let's see. I was born a record man, never could find the band to take me high. I was really speaking from a record producer's type of view, like
Okay.
Kevin.
Yeah.
And so really it's like if you, as a producer, you're looking for one band to make you known kind of thing. But it's funny because like my band guys that play with me interpreted it as I haven't found a good enough band to take me. I'm like, no, I didn't mean it like that. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, all right, go find your own drummer.
Yeah.
You can go back to drumming now.
Screw all. Yeah. So yeah, this is Record Man. I was born a record man, never could find the band to take me high. Oh, but I got by. Now it seems the harmonies are covered up with make-believe, and I know why. Well, the music died. There she is, she's still there, standing by the door, holding a magazine most kids have never seen before. If only it looked like it did then. I was born a record man. I wish I didn't give a damn. I was born the man I am, and the man I'll be. I'll need more melodies. Oh, the fire always burns too bright, too much smoke and too many lights, and I can see that shit's not made for me. There she is, she's still there, standing by the door, holding a magazine all the kids have never seen before. If only it looked like it did then. I was born a record man. There she is, she's still there, standing by the door, holding a magazine most kids have never seen before. If only it looked like it did then. I was born a record man.
Ow!
There's Record Man.
Dude,
Thank you.
man.
I guess that's my take on still having some hope that
Yeah.
the music that I like is still out there.
Yeah. Well, I was just about to ask you, do you believe that line that the music has died?
Well, I guess I like the song.
No.
What is it? Yeah, no, I don't believe that.
Yeah,
of
I don't
course.
either.
But
Yeah.
there's still raw, authentic, original type music that I really appreciate. That's just honest.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is the best way to describe it. Or everyday life, everyday feelings, honesty. Older classic country, obviously had that. And Americana and folk songs. But there's still a lot of acts out there that I really enjoy, and there's still great songwriting. I mean, it definitely hasn't died. The fact that it has, the pop section of it has risen to the top commercially is, I guess, the fact that you kind of say that, raw, honest music isn't going to be at the top of the charts and on the radio anymore, like right now.
Right.
That doesn't mean
Doesn't
it's
mean
not
there's not
out
an
there,
audience.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one song I wrote that really captures like one thought or one feeling,
Yeah, it's like a love letter to songwriting.
And I guess my magazine line in there is about how the Rolling Stone used to be.
Okay, yeah.
If we want to deep dive on it.
Let's deep dive on it, man.
That's it. It's about Rolling Stone magazine. How it used to mean something, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it is different. Like, how do you go about finding new music? Like, real question.
If I'm not stubborn, not too stubborn to check out what everyone tells me to check out.
Man, isn't that right?
Every gig, every show.
Man,
you checked out so and so.
Yeah.
Whatever.
How many times do you have to hear the name where you're like, all right, okay, I've heard enough.
Right,
I have
exactly,
to. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 or 6 times, I guess. Yeah. It was that way with like Tyler Childers and Isbell was different, but I guess some of the newer songwriters, what is it, Zach Bryant? I still haven't listened to him, but I heard he's really great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm a grumpy old man sometimes.
Dude, I'm
Like,
I'm the
yeah,
same
whatever.
way.
You kids don't know good music.
Yeah. I like freaking love the band Alabama Shakes.
Oh yeah,
And
very
dude,
good, for sure.
I saw their name like a whole summer of like just scrolling through, like, I think it was like NME at the time, like that magazine. And saw their name like pop up so much, like the next greatest band. Then finally was like, all right, after a whole summer.
Finally check it out.
And then was like, dude, I missed out this whole summer.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
missed their show, everything. you
Right.
know?
There's
Yeah.
something to be said for the timing of when you find music, though, too.
Yeah, it's hard. Well, there's not really like a place like, I mean, I guess I can Google like what's Georgia's next best band, but even that's like doesn't give you the best results, Like,
Right.
how do you find like the next up and coming band is like kind of, I mean, I feel like Rolling Stone like would have a section in it,
For sure. For sure. I guess they did.
know.
What was the Greta Van Fleet? They were all over.
Yeah, like they exploded through that. That's true.
Yeah. There's still some great music out there. I mean, I
Yeah.
listen to, I'm pretty much more not stuff on the charts, but I like California band Dolls.
Dolls,
And,
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, DAWES. They've been playing for a while, but they
Oh, DAWES. Yeah, Dolls, yeah.
listen to them and like Deer Tick and Delta Spirit, which was more like 20 years ago.
I like Delta Spirit,
Popular
yeah.
15 years ago.
Like Fruit Bats.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good. But I still listen to old school stuff, man, like all the time. I'm a
Yeah.
70s guy, so the band
hell
and
yeah.
CCR and tons of Tom Petty and Merle Haggard.
Some
And,
Super Tramp.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Neil Young and Dylan. I'm old school.
Yeah, I find myself, instead of listening to the new thing out, like going back more into time,
Yeah.
diving into like finding out the bands that I really love, like the Killers or something, like finding out like, oh, he loves Bowie, so let me go on a
I
big
remember
Bowie
you're,
cat.
still,
Bowie kick
you're
and
one
all
of the
that.
few buddies I had that just still loves the Killers.
Bro, I know.
You just pushed
I
through,
still,
man. As their
dude.
popularity went down, you were like,
Oh
Killers all
man,
the way.
I'm still on. I'm still
I like
on,
'em.
man.
I like them.
I mean, I will admit, they have not ever matched my favorite album of theirs,
Right.
which is their second album. Yeah. Their first 2 albums are unmatchable. They will never get to that level again.
Right. Is that like somebody told me all these things I've done?
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. Hot Fuss?
Yeah, Hot Fuss, yeah.
Or was that? Yeah.
Hot Fuss and Sam's Town. Sam's
Town.
Town has the
Sam's
best.
Town's good.
Dude, it's so good. I wish it didn't get panned critically because they would have kept going with that. I think they got scared off of doing it.
And just kept the radio hits pumping.
Yeah, dude,
Arena-
literally.
arena
That's
rock
what
pumping.
they did with their third album. Yeah.
Can't blame them.
But now, like, I think you would like their new stuff now. If you haven't listened to it, it's very Americana style. Like, it's like them doing their best kind of like Springsteen impression.
Okay.
Um,
He's had a couple things that even his solo stuff, Brandon Flowers doing like country,
Yeah.
western,
yeah,
an older country vibe, trying to.
yeah. They have a song named Cody.
Interesting. I think
Cody was it's like something about a kid starting a
I
fire.
did see that.
I might have sent
Was
it to
it
you. I was like,
written for
did you
me?
start the fire? Yeah.
The only other band I know with the song Cody is Matchbox 20 has one on there.
Oh.
Yourself or Someone Like You record, I think, but it was spelled with a K. It was really
Like,
strange.
this is wrong.
Wrong. Wrong.
No, I'm still backing the Killers. I do say
okay.
it more like that
That's
now,
okay.
but hey.
Yeah.
You got another?
I think I
Another you
do.
want to run?
I wish it was a little bit more upbeat, but maybe I'll play
Oh,
an upbeat
dude,
one at the
wait.
end.
Can we talk a little bit more about like Echo Mountain? Did you go? You went up there with us, Kevin Sellers. Shout out to Big O Kevin.
Oh, Kevo.
Oh yeah.
We went up there. We went up there first with the Murphs, and we did 12 songs in 3 days, and we just like pushed them out. We basically did the drums and bass and a rhythm guitar first. Went all the way through with them. Came back and did harmony or did the vocals all on one mic, pretty much. So us three sang together like harmony parts and lead parts, which was cool. It was also quick. We didn't have a lot of time. But it was such a cool vibe. That was, I guess, 21 or 20, yeah, 2021. And then like the following year, I went up there and did some solo songs with Kevin, and Zach and Ryan played. And it was awesome, man. It's a great place. There's been so many great acts that came through there and recorded there. So just being in that room, and it sounded amazing. Tall ceilings, you know. See,
Natural reverb.
they couldn't tell us who the next person coming in was. It was like a big deal.
Oh.
We were like, okay.
Let's try to hide in
I
the
think
closet.
it ended up being Steve Martin.
What?
And,
Oh, cool. Playing some banjo?
What is it? The Steep Canyon Boys Ridge, whatever his band is, because they're awesome. I saw
Yeah.
them at Bonnaroo in like 10 years ago.
Huh.
But I think he has a place in Asheville, so he comes and tracks there. And Band of Horses did a lot of records there. Manchester Orchestra and Dolls, I think, did something.
Okay.
Zach Brown, I think, did some stuff there. But it's a cool studio.
Man, it has to be like magical just walking in there.
Yeah.
Like just strumming the first chord was probably like,
yeah.
oh.
And they have all the gear, man. We used an old Gibson J45 that they had.
Sick.
And then, you know, just tons of amps and a baby grand and ping pong table downstairs, all the things.
Oh, yeah. That's.
The important things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, man.
So yeah, here's one we did up there. It's called Valley. I went out on my own, nothing to lose, just a quarter in my pocket. I was needing a change, a life rearranged with a stubborn man behind it. Now I'm trying to rewind it. It's a long way down from the mountain to the valley below. I was holding my breath, one step closer to death. I held my heart upright. all the clouds disappeared, and only God was to fear. Will I sleep in peace tonight? It's a long way down from the mountain. It's a long way down from the mountain to the valley below. I'm trying to rewind it. Honey, I'm trying to deny it. It's a long way down from the mountain. It's a long way down from the mountain. Oh, it's a long way down from the mountain to the valley below. Thank you. Yeah. Got to get all my sad songs out.
Yeah. I mean, is that song about like kind of just checking yourself? Like, what's?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The classic songwriter response: whatever you want it to
Whatever
be.
you want. Yeah.
Well, no, it's not. We have to deep dive, so no, it's not.
Do you kind of hate that, like when people try to dissect your song, because then it kind of takes away the interpretation?
No, I don't. And honestly, I'm not that type of writer. I
Yeah.
guess like it's all broad, a broad subject.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
so a lot of folks can interpret it a lot of, many different ways. But that's why literally, I guess I'm used to saying, yes, that's what it means. Whatever you say it means is what it means.
Hey, if you got something out of it, you did your job, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I just, like I said, I haven't been that kind of writer. I'm starting to get better and actually put more thought and put more, I guess work on the process of writing the words, and instead of just speaking whatever comes through, you know what I mean? Because you're kind of, as a songwriter, just a vessel, right? You're just like, at least for me, if I sit down and write, I'm doing it because I feel better afterwards. It's almost like a therapy session,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I feel better afterwards, and I think it's cool to go back and hear what you were playing and what you were feeling then. And most of the times, I'll just mumble something, and then put something over it. Sometimes the line will come first, but for the most part, it's a very broad, abstract way of just kind of saying whatever comes to mind, and if it rhymes, all the better.
Just pouring it out.
Making it rhyme at the end,
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's just me, I guess, specifically the type of writer I am. I know a lot of other ones that can sit down, like my brother-in-law Austin Coleman can sit down and just write on a specific, feeling he had on a specific bar or park he was at on a Thursday
That's
afternoon,
crazy. I don't know how
and
people do that, yeah.
somehow he he put the word axis in the song, and it just was smooth sailing through the word. I'm like, how? Or through the sentence, I'm like, how could he do that? But yeah, everyone's different as far as, that's the cool thing about songwriting.
Yeah.
You can have a specific style you like and try to be, I'm a huge Tom Petty fan, so.
Oh, I can hear it in the
melodies
riffs for
and-
sure. Yeah.
So you're obviously going to be inspired to write who you listen and who you really grew up listening to, or.
Do you usually like have a melody or like a riff and then you put the melody on the riff, or do you have a melody in your mind, put the riff to the melody? Like,
It's usually riff first. Or,
Yeah.
no. Yes. Let's see.
Kinda
I wrote one
depends.
the other day. Let's see. I guess I had this riff. I like the. And then let's see. And then it's just like, you can find a reason. Done it all around. Pretend you don't notice for a while. Then you pretty much have that line. And
Heck
then-
yeah.
That's a new one I've been working on. Shadows.
Right in front of us, man.
Yeah, I need to. I need to finish it. You're right.
That's sick, dude. That is sick, man.
So that one's like a riff that came to and it's caught up in the shadows of your mind. I just kept saying that over and over again.
Oh, this is the
Kinda
last
build
song you
up
were
it.
saying like you might play or
I
not?
might play it.
Okay.
I pretty much already did.
I
so-
mean, hey, kind of got
guess
to
I'll give
now,
it a
right?
try.
People are like clamoring for it.
Oh yeah.
I think our live chat is blowing up.
Oh my gosh, calm down, people. I'll do it. Cool. Yeah, this is Shadows. We'll see how it goes. It's yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hell yeah.
You can find a reason to hold it in your mind and pretend you don't notice for a while. There's no explanation, a reason or a rhyme, stuck inside the shadows of your mind. Stuck inside the shadows of your mind. You can play it over, over and again. I don't know what it's like to lose a friend. You have all the reasons to hold it all inside, caught inside the shadows of your mind. Are you caught inside the shadows of your mind? You can't talk about it. You hold it in your mind and pretend you don't notice for a while. There's no explanation or a reason or a rhyme, stuck inside the shadows of your mind. Are you stuck inside the shadows of your mind? There's shadows.
Woo!
Shadows.
Hell yeah.
I remembered most of the words.
Dude. I love it, man.
Thanks,
I love
brother.
it. Ready to hear that one recorded.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that soon.
Hell yeah. You think it's going to be a Murph's? Going to be a solo?
It'll probably
gonna
be
be
solo
Going back
stuff.
to Foxhole?
Oh, back in the day, Fox Hollow.
Fox Hollow.
We had Fox Hollow back in the day, which was essentially similar musicians I've always played with. Songwriting partner Joel Hoffman, I wrote some songs with too, and Katie, my sister, was singing, and Katie still sings with me a good bit.
Oh,
She's a
Murph.
She's a pro for sure, but she's like a classically trained, or theater. Actually knows music and
She's like, no, that doesn't
Yeah.
quite sound right.
yeah. Well, when the Murphs get on here or something, we can talk more. But
Hell yeah.
it's a cool dynamic of learning from her and harmonies and staying on notes and the way you're supposed to sing and mixed with the rock and roll dive bar style of me that she learns from.
Yeah, right.
She said, well, we need to rehearse. We have to have this, she knows me now, but
Yeah.
at first she's like, well, let's know exactly what we're doing in this part. And I'm like, no, we'll wing it,
I mean, you gotta
So
have
it's-
some
it's
room
like
for
that
improv,
versus-
right?
It's that type of conversation, which is both great,
I think,
if
yeah,
you're
you
open-minded.
both can learn a lot from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already taught me, or just staying on pitch and focusing on keeping your voice strong throughout lines. And, of course, we've been singing together since we were very, very young. So 33 years, 32 years. I was being forced, or she forced me to do harmonies with her. Some say love. She's like, no, hit this third. Love, it is a river.
She's she's older.
She is. She's a year and a half older, so we were close in age. And our mom played piano in the church, and granddad was a preacher at a Southern Baptist church in Blairsville. And my grandma led the choir there. My great aunt taught me piano, and my aunt sang. Katie sang, my mom sang and played piano, and Dad was showing us Merle Haggard and Allman Brothers and Leonard Skinner and Marshall Tucker Band,
Awesome.
Johnny Cash and Waylon, blaring Southern rock and Saturday mornings, and gospel and church on Sunday mornings. That's how
Hey,
I
nice
became
musical background right
influenced.
there. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I'm very fortunate for that. You get that soul and passion for gospel type stuff, and then you get, which you can see how it transitions into what Southern rock and soul and R&B and blues were. If you want to talk about just in broad terms of music, I guess displaying your emotions and feelings through music, those genres that's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what I've always loved.
You can feel it even when no one's saying anything.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, which is a big part, too, of songwriting. Knowing not to, letting the song breathe and the lines breathe as far as spaces,
Dude, yeah.
lines, right?
Going back to the Valley, I really liked how it builds, how it drops out. I think it's perfect. And was that something that you went into the studio with, or kind of experimented in the studio with?
That one, we pretty much had the structure and the lines there. I knew I wanted that tagline to be the main, peak coming home point. It's a long way down from the valley. So I basically just built it for the first time ever in a song structure. I just did it once the first time, twice the second time, and third, just did it the third time and changed the vocal line a bit. And I don't know, I think it's cool. It's different that way.
Yeah.
I rarely have songs that are like that. Tag it once, twice, and then three.
Yeah.
Just do it 3 times at the end, but it needed to be said some more, so
Hey.
do it
It
again.
was hitting.
Sing it
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Dude, do you have do you got a dip, or do you got a minute, 30 minutes or so to talk?
Probably got
chill
some.
out? Yeah.
I can play. I don't,
Do you want to play another?
maybe.
Do it, dude.
Let's see. Since we're on that, kind of talking about that Echo Mountain
Yeah.
EP we did. I got the classic quarantine song. By that I mean, I'm really just saying it like most songwriters came out of quarantine with a song, let's be honest.
Okay, yeah.
But mine's about as blunt
Just
as you
we're
can
dying
get.
to play.
Yeah. It's called Stuck Inside.
Okay, perfect.
So, what else can you say? There's some lines in there that can be some different interpretations, but Stuck Inside. We drove through town today, the ghosts were out to play. We let our own mistakes hover in our way. All of the reasons in my mind. We played the game again, it never was our turn. We played with fire then, now it's just the burn. All of the reasons in my mind. Been stuck inside this place and I may go insane. We'll have to live with our mistakes. Another suicide and I'm the one to blame. We'll have to live with our mistakes. We had a master plan and held on till the end, just to remind the man of places that we've been. All of the reasons take their time. I've been stuck inside this place and I may go insane. All of the reasons in the lake. Another suicide and I'm the one to blame. Oh, we'll have to live with our mistakes. All of the reasons in my mind. I've been stuck inside this place and I may go insane. We'll have to live with our mistakes. Another suicide and I'm the one to blame. We'll have to live with our mistakes. We'll have to live with our mistakes.
Whoa!
There we go.
Hell yeah!
Put some of it.
Hell yeah!
I still forgot a line. Dang it.
Oh really?
And I still don't know it.
Dude, at least it's not like the first line. That like always trips me up when it's the first line. Like, oh
Because
god.
once you get that, you're coasting.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Like, oh god.
Yeah.
Dude, you got like how many? 6, 7, 8 full-length albums?
Yeah, a good bit.
Yeah.
Hence why I still get confused on all the words.
We didn't have that many words.
For sure. for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro.
we did I guess.
Since 2011, right?
Yeah, I think so. We did our album. I was 19 or 20 with Kevin Sellers up in
Wait,
Kennesaw.
is that Kevin on that album cover?
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, he looks like
that's-
Justin Bieber.
Oh, that's Dustin. Right?
Oh, okay.
Somebody Dustin used to play drums with me. We went to college together and high school together. We recorded that 89 back in the our apartment complex was 89. I was born in 89, and then we had some other. That record, man, that was a long time ago. I'm trying to remember some of the songs. I had a song called Blue Balloon, which was cheesy but kind of good. I remember that. It was kind of good.
Did you have 98 of them?
Oh, well, should. Yeah, Silver and Gold we did in 2013. That was a big album. That was like, I really spent a lot of time and getting together musicians. I think Kevin played drums on, or maybe Zach Wheeler did, but went to Nashville and got a buddy Joey Huffman to play keys on it. He's playing like organ. He played with Matchbox 20 and Soul Asylum and Hank Jr. for a while. He's played with a lot of folks. Just a hell of a player. He played on 5 or 6 songs on that, and Nathan Battingfield played some guitar on it, and it just turned out to be a cool vibe. That was Cody Marlowe and the Dead Flowers, Silver and Gold,
Okay.
2013. I still play a lot of those songs. It's funny, I did it for 5 or 6 years, and then you like go back. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. You just got tired of playing them?
Yeah,
or-
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Which, it's good to see progression, but also that you had something to begin with, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
When you go back and look at old songs. But,
Yeah. And you're like, okay.
yeah.
I see where I came from.
Of course, I'm the classic voice memo writer, where I just have thousands of ideas and
Yeah.
clips. And it's really random how you go back and look at some clips or something that catches you, and you're like, this may be worth going back and trying to write some more to it and see if it turns out to be anything. But it's random. Most of the time, it's like I said, the most recent type of idea you have that you want to go and
Yeah.
try to expound upon. And
I definitely feel that anytime I come down here to like record an old idea, I just end up writing a new one. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's more fun. The
Yeah.
creativity process of it is the fun part, I guess.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Because immediately when it's out into the world and enters the ether, it becomes judged by yourself or other people, but
Yeah.
most of the time yourself. You know?
Can't go back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, there has to be a point when you do just put it out. Cause I mean, as an artist, I think like you're always going to be able to go listen to something that maybe
Right.
in that moment you thought was perfect and then now nitpick it.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
Or see like, man, I could have gone here, gone there, or just done something different.
Yeah.
Just because you've heard it 1,000 times, you're like, what could have expanded on? But
Right.
yeah, I think it's hard to find that point to just be like, okay, it's where it needs to be,
Yeah.
and release it to the world.
There's also something about the first take of a lot of songs, and
Yeah.
even in the studio, it seems to be. You want to talk about the magic of music and what it can do and how it can relate to people and bring people together, but if you want to talk about how it's going to be, the fact that the first take is the most original and honest felt, is something to say for that. It's like, why are you trying to overthink and over process and overproduce
Yeah.
songs or feelings or emotions, art in general, right? Why are you the more you try to or go back to it and redo it doesn't capture the original feeling to begin with. So that's
Right.
the tough part with songs in studio. You don't get to the studio sometimes a year after I write some of them. It's like I have to go back into what I was kind of feeling, the vibe I was thinking, which
Yeah.
if you could just record immediately when you write it, it's probably the best, right? It's like,
Yeah. Or like,
that's pretty hard to do.
Yeah. I always struggle with like finding that same sound and energy that I felt when I was playing it live, and
Yeah.
getting that to the track. It's so different.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's very hard.
It's,
That's what I like about Kevin so much. He like pushed to like, dude, just full take it. Just do the whole take.
right.
Yeah. Just go all the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't line by line it. I mean, it's okay to go like punch, do a punch in if you were like,
But if you do the full
Got some
take,
phlegm
add
in that
something
cake.
off of it. Yeah.
I mean, you can always, if you have like 5 full takes, you probably got a pretty good song there.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone's different though, I guess, as far as
that's true.
in the studio. Like I know I love doing the raw, original, kind of first take type moments, but some of the greats, it's just been, days, weeks on perfecting every note and every, everything from the vibrato of the voice, and
Yeah.
even like, I think I saw recently on Jackson Browne and how he would write a lot of his songs. He would just play them on piano over and over and over and over and over again. Like some of the Eagles guys were staying in his basement in the 70s, and they'd hear the T go off at teapot going, ringing at 6 a.m. and then they'd hear him sit down at the piano and play same song over and over and over again, just getting it perfect, So it's, and to be such a raw type of writer like him, I found that odd, If you're writing electronic music or something on a screen, it's easy to go and look and see the moments that you can make perfect and line up perfectly.
Yeah.
And the timing and structure. But with that, it was kind of an interesting songwriter approach. You're literally having to sing and feel those emotions the same every time, singing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That's a tough part. That's a true pro.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's like, just as you do it. You play, multiple times a week, a lot of the times. And, I imagine you're playing a lot of the same songs doing that. So even
Yeah, I am.
performing, you have to sell it the same,
For sure.
Does that ever get tough where you're like,
It definitely does. You can see folks getting into it, even if I'm covering a petty song or something, but see folks that really get into it, and that helps.
yeah. But
If
does
you
that
just have a couple of folks that are actually like, but I'll also get tons of folks that come up very randomly, and seems to be the best timing a lot of times. Like when you're kind of like, man, this is a bum gig, or there hasn't been folks that interested, and you get like one person that said like that was like recently my brother passed away a couple of years back, and this was one of his favorite songs, and just like hearing someone do it and put passion into it just meant a lot to me. Like that kind of stuff, you're like, okay, so I only got $5 in the tip jar, but this really meant something to this person. So that's cool, That's like the best part.
It's really why you do it, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's funny. Like I said, the timing of those moments. You're like, okay, there's a reason why I'm doing it, I guess.
Yeah.
Helps me sleep at night.
Right, yeah. Yeah, when you're like, have that one day like, I do not want to do another one of these, and then that person comes up at the end, you're like, okay, I got another.
Right,
got another
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, for sure. Well, I think we're gonna kind of wind it down and
Sweet.
go into like this thing called the Ditty Drop.
Okay, cool. I was
We're
gonna
just gonna
say I was
talk
gonna
a
make
little
up an
bit.
outro song. But,
Oh, make it up, do
well,
it.
At the same
Take
time,
it away.
does anybody have a birthday close?
Is anyone-
Actually, yeah, mine was on the 8th.
Okay, that's pretty
Hey.
close. The Murphs probably wouldn't like this. This is the Murphs tune that we do for birthday folks. Happy birthday. Insert your name here. You're 1 year older. Go shotgun a beer. You didn't climb Mount Everest or wrestle a steer, but happy birthday. We're glad you're still here. I said, happy birthday. Thank God you're still here.
Hey. Hell
That's
yeah.
not the outro song, but that's a birthday song.
There we go. There we go.
Thanks for that.
What's
That was
the
fucking
Ditty
awesome.
Deep Bomb
Dude.
outro song? What are we doing?
Well, no, we're just gonna talk now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it
Now we
was
just
like
talk
I
about
thought it was like an outro
anything.
song.
No, not quite. Yeah, we're still working on it. Actually, we recorded that, and sorry, we're stealing it.
I hope you guys have a good week. Happy birthday.
Happy
What?
birthday! It's your birthday
My
every
birthday,
week.
Yes.
If you're watching the show, hey, it feels like a birthday, right?
That's right.
It's a party.
Yeah. There you go.
It's delicious. Tastes like cake.
So this is the second session here.
Second step. Yeah. We're just gonna talk about whatever. This is called the Ditty Drop. We drop the
Cool.
ditties. Just talk about things.
Oh,
Shoot the
go Braves.
shoot the stuff. Go Braves.
Ozzy Albies just hit a 3-run homer. I saw. So.
Oh.
I keep up with
Are
spring
they playing?
training.
They're on right now.
Yeah, spring
Sorry,
training.
sorry to make you miss that. Sorry.
This is how much I love the Braves. I actually watch spring training games.
Have you ever gone?
I've gone 3 of the past 5 years. I didn't go this year. I was sad about it, but had some gigs. But I go to the Bradenton, the Pirates Stadium's actually awesome. You can literally go watch baseball, drink beer, chill, then go to the beach. Can't beat it.
Yeah, it sounds pretty awesome.
One year I booked a couple of gigs like around the stadium, so I just like played 2 gigs and then went to 2 games. Yeah,
Dude, that's the way to do
the
it.
dream.
Yeah. Hell
Baseball
yeah.
and music, but yeah, it's fun down there. Sarasota area is where
Oh, I had some family that lived down there for a little bit.
I guess it's not. It's fairly close to Northport, where the Braves are now. Spring training. They're not like Orlando anymore, but it's a newer park with like nothing around it, but it's still a good vibe.
Okay. Sarasota's cool. Nice little,
Yeah, for
nice
sure.
little downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
We've gotten we've stumbled down some roads in Sarasota. Randomly
Down a few
enough,
alleys.
we met an old baseball player, Roger Cedeno. Do you remember him?
I don't.
He played for the Mets a while and like a couple more teams, but we met him we met him out, and he ended up hanging out with us all night, and we just talked baseball, and I annoyed the piss out of him probably, just asking him what it was like facing Maddox and Smoltz and Glavine. And he's like, whatever, man, yeah, it was tough. He didn't want to talk baseball, he just wanted to hang out, but
Yeah.
he was really nice. Couldn't speak a lot of English, but he really liked us. Came back to the B&B with us. We just like drank and hung out. It was cool.
Yeah. Give him a few shots.
Yeah, but big baseball fan.
Yeah. What do you think about like the new rules? The pitch clock and stuff?
It should be interesting. As far as players I thought Manny Machado was going to be mad at it. That first interview when they talked to him about it, he was like, "I guess I'll just be down 0-1 like 90% of my at bats this year." But it won't be as big a deal until some team loses on the last pitch because of it, and someone's going to be pissed.
And you know it's coming.
I mean, I don't know. I see both sides as a traditionalist baseball player and fan, and versus the wanting more people to watch. But it is going to make games shorter, and I know a lot of younger folks that have ADD and want it to move faster. Like, I get it.
It kind of works for me.
That's just baseball. Yeah, for sure. I understand. And that's fine. If you'll watch more, then I'm happy for it. But
Yeah, I might watch some regular season games. I always watch postseason.
Yeah.
Postseason's where it's at. But if it's regular season, I'm usually either gonna go or
right.
maybe just watch a highlight or two.
As someone that just will stay through the whole baseball game and just love baseball, and why not just be patient and wait for the next pitch? There's also the excuse of I don't have to go back to work sooner. Or
Get a drink longer.
It is. Yeah, especially the day games, like the noon ones. It's an all-day thing, and I like that.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, I think maybe for playoffs they should go back for the old rules. Like, why speed up a playoff game? I get it for regular season because there's so many.
And there's tons of games and traveling that makes it better for the players. You'd think to have it shorter, but
I don't know. Maybe it's more exhausting to be that fast of pace of a game.
Yeah, I know. There'll be pitchers that probably have to be pulled even sooner.
Oh
now.
yeah, dude. Lots of Tommy John next year.
Yeah. We'll see how it pans out, but I think the Braves are going to be good, man.
Yeah.
They've been great for a while, but
Make another run.
yeah, why not?
I think so. Why not?
We just had to get hot at the right time, like the Phillies did last year and the Braves did the year before, right? I guess. But we live close to the stadium, so we go to tons of games.
Yeah. You like
Know the bartenders.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
we go to
awesome.
lots. We got the Sunday package, so we're pretty much going every Sunday, Wednesday this year.
Dude, that's legit.
Yeah. Of course, I couldn't do the Friday, Saturdays.
As a baseball fan, it's just cool to go over there sometimes because it's just a cool place to hang out.
Oh yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
Some cool stuff going on, and
Yeah, I love the Battery.
it ain't cheap, but it's fun.
Yeah.
That's why we know the bartenders.
Yeah.
We've tipped them nice, and
Buy one,
I
get
guess
one.
don't let the Braves organization hear this.
Yeah.
They don't give me free stuff.
Not at all. We'll bleep their names.
Right? Yeah, it's fine.
They don't know which bartender and which bar, so.
Right. Yeah. Have you been playing out at all, or?
Dude, I have not, man. The last show I've played It's been over a year. Yeah. Well, real show. I did when we were doing it at the old place. I did a little live stream on that.
Okay, cool.
Only played like 5 or so
Yeah.
songs or so. So it wasn't. I don't count that. It was practice in front of 3 more people.
Right, right.
And my mom watching. But nah, dude, it's
kinda asking 'cause
it's
the-
been weighing on me because I really want to, and I feel it. I feel like I
out there,
haven't.
man. Yeah.
I mean,
You
you
need to
know,
pick up something at local brewery or
yeah.
Burnt Hickory or
Well,
something.
I might
and
come over
just,
there
like, do-
today and
Well, you can play. Just film us live. I'm done working after this. Y'all put me to work.
want me to come like cover
Wear me out.
15 minutes for you or something.
Yeah. I was really asking because really just the Atlanta music scene, live music and venues is interesting. And honestly, since the pandemic in general, there's been more OTP, more places outside of Atlanta that have live music.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're trying to compete with other folks and just try to get more people in and try to make money back from the pandemic and how much it hurt them as a business and all understandable good reasons, but there seems to be a lot more kind of like breweries and wineries and bars that are having live music, which is keeping me busy, and for the most part they take care and treat you right. But I know like the bigger venue, Smith's Old Bar, like you
yeah.
probably played that.
Oh yeah.
I used to play those like right before the pandemic. I'd play Smith's a lot,
Yeah.
and I mean it's getting to where they're having more bands back for sure. Like Eddie's Attics took some time to. Their kitchen still isn't open, I don't think, but their back deck wasn't open, and it just took a lot of time for some of these venues to get back going, understandably, because
That's
it's a
kind of where
tough time for them.
Yeah. I kind of
As actual music venues, when
Yeah.
people couldn't go out, like that's tough.
yeah. How do you have people in your venue like if they can't be together?
Right.
And who wants to dance with someone 6 feet away from them?
Right.
You can't. Like a reason a lot of people like if you have girls at the bar, like that was like our thing is like, all right, we have to get girls to the bar because then guys will come to the
Get
bar.
girls to the show, right?
Yeah.
Get girls to the show.
Yeah.
There'll be
then
guys
then the
there.
guys will come to the show. But how is a guy supposed to hit on a girl, or whatever?
Virtually.
Yeah. It's yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that I just stopped playing because of it. And there was like a weird kind of like double standard to me of like when people started playing again was like it's like, wait, so we're trying to get as many people into this small place as we can, like is that what we should be doing?
After we've been, encouraging the exact opposite of the entire
so it
2
was just-
years prior.
It was so like there was just like a weird thing of like I don't know what I should be doing.
And for folks going out too, I guess there's it was freedom, right?
Yeah, man.
In a way, they were like, oh, now we can do all this stuff, and so I don't know, because some of the venues just are even playing out at the bars and random stuff was. A lot of them were just needing to bring folks in however they could, So
Yeah.
that's having music Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, or whatever it was. So and that's tough because during the pandemic they were able to still, sell some drinks to go and sell food, but music venues couldn't do that.
No. Yeah.
Like Eddie's wasn't known for their food or anything. I mean, they weren't
Yeah.
gonna do the
Who's
to-go
gonna
food.
yeah.
And
Yeah, order to go from Smith's Old Bar? I don't think so. You been in that bathroom? Yeah, I don't think too many people are going to Smith's to do some coke in the bathroom
Well,
during the pandemic.
I was gonna say I wasn't gonna be the one to say it, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's too many people sharing. No. There's not. Dude,
Speaking
yeah.
of though, it's making me want to go back to Smith's.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
I think I'm gonna get a show book back there.
hey, do it. I'll come. Yeah, I mean, so are you saying like, are you kind of, just focusing on, like brewery type gigs or
Not really.
You're just
I'm really
doing
just
whatever.
feeling.
you just want to play?
We'll do band stuff. Yeah, I'm just pretty much at the beginning of every year, I go through this phase like the end of December and early January, like through New Year's, where there's usually not a ton of gigs for whatever reason. I'm out of town or Christmas with family or whatever. So by the time like mid-January comes, I'm saying to myself, I want to play as much as possible, because at the end of the day, it's just going to make me better.
Yeah.
And I can try out new songs. And so I'm really just filling dates like every Friday and Saturday and playing somewhere. Which, as far as live music and acoustic Americana songwriter goes, is not just a ton of places in the city of Atlanta.
Yeah.
I really want to get out to Austin, honestly.
Austin, yeah.
I've heard some great things about some of that type of roots rock Americana scene. You know?
Yeah. Do you feel like for your genre style, like you need to kind of get out?
In a way, yes. Only because I've been playing the same venues around Atlanta for 12 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, in a way, yes. But also, we travel in the summer. Pretty much every summer, we travel to Southeast and play New Orleans and stuff, which is awesome. You know, to get out and do different cities and different vibes. But still got to make a Texas tour happen.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, what's the farthest you've gone to play?
We played probably that circuit. New Orleans was one of them. We went to Huntsville and down in New Orleans, across through Panama City and Destin area, across I-10, across Florida to like St. Simon's area, Savannah, Charleston, so like a southeastern loop pretty much. And we had a probably New Orleans is the furthest that we like on tour that we've gone, but played last summer at Ocean Isle area, like south of or north of Charleston. Some dates in Charleston we play, which is a cool town. We had a northeast tour booked right before the pandemic, early 2020, I guess. It was awesome. It was going to be like Cincinnati and Cleveland and Philly and two in New York, which I've only been in New York a couple, maybe twice. So it'd be cool to check out like live band scene up there.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be like, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then one in DC, we're going to come back down, but that had to be moved. And unfortunately, a lot of those venues, we could get back in now, but it took them a couple of years to get back going. We had a badass deal in Cleveland. We talked to a guy that owned a bar or a venue across from the baseball stadium. He was gonna like let us play before the game, go into the game, going back to baseball and music, right? That's pretty much my life. Go into the game and watch it, and then come out like the 8th inning. He was gonna give us tickets, and we'll just play at the end of the game. So it's like the crowd going into the game before and coming out. We'll just play to that, and you can go to the game. And he's like, "We got a place for you to stay," and it was the works. I was like, "Dang, that's gonna be awesome!" And then.
You just got to get it again, man.
Yeah.
It'll come back around.
You got to get back in touch with all the networking. See, do you remember me?
Yeah.
Do you remember me?
It's from like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's like the city you've been to with the best food, like on tour? Are you like a foodie like that? Are you just
I
like...
really like seafood, for sure.
Yeah?
Shrimp po' boys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like Louisiana.
I mean,
probably.
honestly, yeah. Which I get from my dad. He loves Cajun and Louisiana cooking. And I mean, he cooks his own gumbo and jambalaya and etouffee.
Awesome, man. I need to come
So
over.
probably get it from him, but there's some good food in Louisiana, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Some of the best American food cultures in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. There's some cool spots. We actually played a gig. It was the first time we Ubered to a gig. We were playing right off Bourbon. It's St. Louis and Bourbon Street, I think. I think it moved, but Starlight Lounge is what it was called. It was awesome. But there was no parking for our van, and we did not want to park the van with all of our gear in the French Quarter anyways. So we threw in a bass amp and like a snare, and luckily there was a kick drum there. but we like set it up. It was total New Orleans type of just like jam. Show up, get out of the car, grab a beer, and kind of jam and set up on whatever's there. You know, like an upright piano in the corner. And, but that was the first time we like Ubered there, which was awesome. I was like, cool, because loading up sucks. Loading and breaking down and being the roadie also sucks. So I was like, cool. But yeah, there's some great food, great culture in New Orleans. It's dirty, but it's character, man. Like,
Yeah.
That's New Orleans, right? So we like playing over there a good bit, and we haven't played too much in Savannah. We're about to get booked there a good bit, but there's some cool spots.
Oh, Savannah's cool. I went there for the first time over the summer. It was so cool down there,
Yeah,
man.
it's a great town. There's a lot happening, and obviously you can get to
Lots of good food there.
for sure. You can get to the River Street side, which is obviously touristy, but there's some good bands on River Street that I've seen. It's got a good vibe. It's similar to Charleston, obviously, but Charleston's a fun town. We play at Holy City Brewery up there a good bit, which is a cool spot. Playing St. Simon's a good bit. That's where we kind of started the Murphs band. Was at our favorite dive bar down there, Murphy's Tavern,
Excuse
which
me.
will make you choke because it's literally stepping into an ashtray.
Yeah, I was doing that. That was
You knew
that was
it.
all
You're like
planned.
Murphy's.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's literally yeah. They used to have pretzels too, like next to the ashtrays, and we'd be like, "Don't eat those." Pretty much had it because people get confused. It's
Yeah.
the ashtray or the pretzel bowl, right next to each other.
It's like I had some pepper on my
Yeah,
pretzel.
exactly. That's ash.
Dude, do y'all have any questions from the Steam crew?
Please don't drill me. Don't give me too.
None from me personally, maybe Kyle or Glenn. But we do have some guest and audience questions, though.
Oh,
Cody.
hey,
Okay, cool.
read them out. Read them
Yeah,
out.
for sure. First one's from Jeremy the Brave. If you
Shout
had
out to
to bring,
Jeremy.
yeah, shout out Jeremy. If you had to bring back one dinosaur to be repopulated on Earth, what would it be?
Oh, wow. Oh,
Well, going in hot.
yeah. I mean, seriously. I'm pretty much a pterodactyl fan.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, I want there to just be tons of confusion in the airspace, right?
Airspace, it would just be complete bedlam. Like,
Yes, exactly. I want the government to be confused and NASA to be confused on why this giant creature's back in the.
There's something on the wing.
Yes, exactly.
you have someone doing it. Yeah, you have someone doing just a non-commercial air flight. And just what the hell?
Yeah.
Or maybe we just ride those as planes. Like those are planes.
See, that's what. You gotta assimilate exactly. It all circles back to Avatar.
Okay.
You have to
We gotta-
assimilate with the nature. Come on.
I got another one from an anonymous viewer.
Oh, is it dirty? Is this a dirty question? Why is it anonymous?
They chose to be, maybe,
Maybe
Secret
we'll
fan.
know when they ask.
Okay, so what is the most messed up, I'm assuming drunken you've been, or whatever you've been, and still performed successfully or unsuccessfully? One of those, like, man, I gotta get on stage type of nights. Like,
I'll go ahead and say that some have been successful and some have not been successful. Right? So let's.
rightfully.
Yeah, there's. Every time I go back to Murphy's, it's a reason. It's 4th of July at Murphy's, and it's always a party. So it's a dark, smoky vibe. So I'd venture to say that it ends up being successful to most viewers because they are as drunk as I am. Yeah.
How many shots has like one person bought you at a show?
We have a Jameson bottle in our merch, like with the lights in it. Like they know we love Jameson. So we've had a couple of fans bring up, but only 3. They're not going to break the bank, but
Dude, 3.
3,
like,
2 or 3 free shots. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me the, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They don't tip. They just bring Jameson's.
Hey.
That's fine. Get me through the long set. That's usually 3 hours till midnight. I got to do something.
Well, that's just one person too.
Yeah.
It's gonna get
Right.
pretty brown.
Yeah.
All right. Well, dude, thank you so much, Cody.
Thanks, guys. That was fun.
This
That was
has been
awesome.
so much fun.
Thank
Want to
you, crew.
shout out our crew because
You
I
got
don't
a
think
great
they
crew,
got
man.
titles, man. Yeah.
Great crew.
Dude, give it up one more time for Glenn Son
Hey-o.
making us sound good. We got Kyle making us look good. And we got Jason keeping us on track.
Jason. Oh, Kyle didn't do my makeup today, though. Dang it. Okay.
I'm your host, Justin. This is
Thank
Cody.
you, Justin.
Dude, thank you so much, man. We had a fun time.
Cody Marlowe.
Anybody? Oh, wait, before we go, if you're around the area, right down the street, Burnt Hickory Brewing, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you'll be there at 6.
Yeah, man.
Come
Head-
jam out
heading
with
over
Cody.
there.
And you got some more shows. So check
Yeah.
out his website, codymarlowe.com, something like that, right?
Perfect.
Sweet.
That's it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Woo!